This is Bloomberg. We're continuing our reporting on this breaking story just outside the Capitol in Washington, where there has been a shooting at a baseball practice. This is in Alexandria, Virginia, and there are reports of as many as 5 people are injured by a rifle shooter. And there are at least reports from some news organizations. We have not yet confirmed that one of those hit was Steve Scalise. He's the #3 ranking member in the House of Representatives on the Republican side. He's the House Majority Whip. People have been transported to hospital. We don't know what their condition is at this point. We do know that the suspect, reportedly at least, is in custody. Joining us now is Anna Edgerton, Bloomberg's congressional reporter. Mike McKee is still with us. He's down there for the Fed decision, but obviously we have this big breaking news developing. So, Anna, what do we know at this point? What do you know?
Well, we have details coming in. The Alexandria police have confirmed the incident. Representative Mo Brooks, who was also at the baseball game, has been speaking with reporters, and he said that it was Steve Scalise of Louisiana who was shot in the hip. The congressmen who were nearby gave them as much aid as they could until police came, and the congressional security detail fired back at the shooter, and it appears that the shooter was shot as well.
Do we know what other members of Congress may have been there? You've already mentioned Mo Brooks as well as Steve Scalise. Do we know anyone else who may have been there?
Brad Winstrip was there. He is a congressman from Cincinnati. He's a physician. He was one of the first ones to administer aid to Steve Scalise. And Jeff Duncan was at the baseball game before, but he left before the shooting began.
Anna, do we know anything about the condition of the victims at this point?
We don't. According to reports, Steve Scalise was shot in the hip, but we don't know his condition. He has been airlifted to the hospital.
Do we know what hospital he's been airlifted to? Do we know where it is?
I don't. The field where they were playing was in Alexandria, Virginia, but I don't know which hospital he was taken to.
And do we know anything about the condition of the shooter?
It appears that he was shot by congressional security forces, but I don't know what condition he's in. It's appeared that he was removed from the field as well.